Hello everybody, I wanted to take a few minutes since we're starting the course and give you a tour of what you can expect in the next week or so of assignments. Looking at the screen, you can see that I'm in our course. On the left hand side we have our little tabs here that are quick links to different areas or sections in the course, the syllabus, the announcements, the actual modules, the assignments, the quizzes, discussions, where you can look at your overall grade. The different names of the people in our class. There's a live chat feature, so if you are struggling or if you notice someone else is online, you can feel free to communicate with each other. And then also the library link that will allow you to access any kind of resources that you need to write a paper or enhance any assignment. Now, from my perspective as an instructor, I like just clicking on modules. I've talked to students in the past who've used Canvas, and some of them say, well, I just go to assignments. I think you're really missing the full picture by not clicking on modules, so I would encourage you to click on modules. Once you click on modules, you'll see all the content that's available to you right now. You'll see that there's an orientation for the course. This is just kind of like getting to know me, getting to know the course overall, my expectations for discussion posts, how to behave in an online class. That's what Netiquette's all about. And then different frequently asked questions. For example, in the summertime, faculty at KCC are not required to have office hours. So if you've taken classes with us in the fall and the spring, maybe you're used to that. You're used to just being able to stop in and we're here. In the summertime, it's a bit different. If you have an instructor like me who's only teaching online, we are not required to be on campus. I have decided though, I like getting work done while I'm in my office, so I will be here on Tuesdays. I can't tell you specifically what time, but if there is a time you want to meet, let me know and we can make that work. So again, that's one of those questions that you might have, like, is the instructor ever there or ever on campus? So on Tuesdays, I'll complete most of the grading. So when you submit things after Tuesday, just give me some time. I'll definitely post grades. I'm not ignoring you. It's just I can focus when I'm in my office. Observation component is also described here, so if you want to take a few minutes and read through it. This class has a 15-hour requirement. I know it's summertime. This is not the first summer I've offered this class, so we've been able to work through it in the past. Some school districts offer summer school or different programs. I know District 111, Kankakee, offers summer school. I know BBCHS offers different things in the summer. So if you're really interested in observing in a school that's close to home, call them and see if they have summer school. If they do, it might not start until like the second week of June, but that's plenty of time to get some hours in. Let's just keep this conversation going. I just want to make sure that you're able to complete the hours. Some other agencies are also acceptable. For example, there's a Special Recreation Association. Sometimes they're affiliated with the park districts in Kankakee and Bourbonnais. Volunteering for them would definitely be acceptable. I know some of you are interested in Camelot. I'll be honest, I've had a hard time getting students into Camelot. From their perspective, I understand if a student has autism, for example, strangers coming in and out of a classroom is going to be very disruptive and very unsettling, so I can see it from their point. Also, Olivet students, a lot of them who are, in their last year of school or also in graduate school might need Camelot to get hours specifically for those upper division classes. But the observation experience, there's a little video and there's information about it, so feel free to look and listen. So you'll notice that this is a 6-week class. It's very fast-paced. I understand that. I know you guys have lives and things going on, but try to set aside some time, maybe a couple hours at least each week, to get assignments done. Using the textbook resources, I have everything here. I have the notes. I have PowerPoint slides. I have audio. Some of you who are not big on learning by listening, you can just read through the slides. Also, I have some assignments. So you'll see here anything with the points, that means it's an assignment that you must submit. So you saw the introduce yourself, and then we also have some vocab. Most of you have done that as well. Then we get into some of these discussions where you read the chapter and look at the notes, and then you apply what you've learned and you post your own thoughts and comments. In order to earn the maximum points, make sure you do a good job posting, make sure that you spell check it. If you can, please include page numbers from your textbook or references to the notes. It just kind of that citation just adds that kind of extra something special. And it turns your posts or your answers from just opinion to something that's actually backed by fact. So that's really nice. Also, we have journals. Journals are just your time to reflect. It's kind of like telling me what you've learned this week. So just make sure you do a good job and explain what you've learned, something that you thought was interesting, something that surprised you about the topics or the assignments from the week. So you notice it's going to follow a weekly pattern. So week 2, okay, then you have week 3, 4, and then it kind of gets a little different because after about week 4 we're finished with a lot of the topics from the class. So then I give you a little bit of time to work on the observation report or get those hours in, and then also there's a final assessment option. You can either create a project, which is basically writing a paper, or you can take a traditional like short answer essay matching kind of exam. It's up to you. Whatever you decide, it's fine with me. You only have to do one of them, not both. So again, every single week is open. Work at your own pace to some extent, but also notice when the due dates are. So for example, this first week of assignments, week 1, May 30th is the due date for everything in this week. Okay, and then we'll move on to the next week. So the June 6th due date. If you need extensions or something's going on in your life, please feel free to email me. We can have that conversation. I am pretty flexible. But again, just let me know if you have any questions, and I wish you the best of luck in the course.